Hey, how's it going? Chris here with AC, and I'm back at Universal Studios Hollywood to check in on Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. And I'm starting it off in the shade here because the sun is so brutal right now. It's been 3 weeks since my last visit. Let's take a walk around and see what's new. In terms of new coaster track, I'm not seeing any new track or supports, but this upper section here where the station is going to be is buzzing with activity. It looks like they finished a lot of those footings and perhaps even poured a concrete slab in some areas. It sort of looks like it from this angle, but really hard to tell. And then as I come down the slope here, all these footings here up at the middle section, they were all there. But further down by the road there's some new ones. I'll get better angles of that when I go over to the Starway. And then coming all the way around to the far section, doesn't look too different. But anyway, this is what the hillside is looking like at the moment. I'm gonna walk around and see what else is up. Okay, well, this is interesting. All those catwalk sections that were put up last time I was here, they've since been completely removed. I'm really curious as to why they did that, because it looked like they were making some really good progress. Interesting. All right, coming up on the Starway now, let's take a peek over the edge here and see what those footings look like. There was a massive one under construction last time, and the one they were working on is now covered with plywood, but there's two more giant ones that are just about finished. I think they just need to get filled in with more concrete to top that off there. And they've also moved a lot more dirt around. It looks like there's more of a retaining wall over there and this big pile of dirt. It's kind of interesting. It's like they'll take a bunch of steps forward and then what appears to be a step backwards, but it's just, you know, all the steps that they have to do to do what they need to do here. And then gonna walk over to the other side here and, oh wow, look at that. That is a super tall footing there. And holy cow, you can really get a scale of how big those are with the workers climbing all over. That's all new. Holy moly. This is some really cool stuff here. Let's go down further. Just look at this. That is so big. Holy cow. And then just picture all the supports that are gonna go in here. There's gonna be some massive supports that are gonna be right next to the steps here. Oh my gosh. That is something else. You know what's pretty cool is I'm so used to seeing these cardboard forms that you'll see at like Home Depot if you're building like a fence or something like that. And I've even seen those for some coaster footings, but here they have these giant metal forms for the footings, and that's kind of really cool to see. I hadn't seen that yet. These are some of the few that I've caught under construction that are above ground. Man, really awesome. And here's a look at those footings at the bottom of the slope nearest the road that I was talking about. And then as I come across here, we're really starting to get an idea of what this layout is going to look like. And then once the supports go in, we're really gonna know kind of the direction of everything here. Gosh, I can't wait for those ones to go over and under the Starway when they get all that track and supports up. That is gonna be so awesome. Anyway, a lot of work and also not a lot of work, just depending on which area you're looking at. But they are definitely making a ton of progress here at Universal Studios Hollywood. All right, guys, that's gonna do it from Universal Studios Hollywood. A bit of a short update today. I apologize for that. I'm a bit rushed. However, I will be back here on Friday to spend a full day in the park with a friend of mine who hasn't been here in a bit. Gonna get on the studio tour and do a bunch of other stuff. And if there's anything new going on with Fast and Furious, I'll definitely show that as well. So keep an eye out for that video coming out pretty soon here, probably on Saturday or Sunday. Anyway, until then, have a good one. All right, see you guys.